We're not gonna play the whole record because it's a 6-minute record. But let me just tell you, you ever need some therapy? You need to turn that shit on. Do y'all know about that? Y'all are younger. Do y'all know about that record, Javi? Nah, Desiree? Oh, that's Eminem. Yeah, they didn't promo that song.
That's too hard for the radio.
Listen, go back and listen to that song because y'all gym heads. JoJo too. JoJo, you know about the record, right? All right. When you in the gym, play that shit, you will get the best gains of your fucking life with that song.
Get a pump. I be listening to Creed and shit.
It's a what? Oh, man.
Be pumping hard. You got to be pumping heavyweight.
Sometimes you need that shit, bro. I used that shit the other day. I wanted to fucking throw the dumbbells in the fucking mirrors. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my song is the Creed, the one from Creed 2 when they're in the desert. Like, anytime I feel like I'm not, like, really amped up, I play that song. It's guaranteed I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Like, it's because it's a gradual build. Like, it's like you're defeated, and then it goes into you, like, kind of fighting back and then being victorious. So there's like a story within the music. It's not just a score.
Yeah, mine ends a little. It ends a little crazy. It ends insane. Either that or Get Rich or Die Trying album.
Right.
That's it. But we here. What up, everyone? Joe Fucarino, episode, I don't even know at this point.
Something 80.
88? 288?
288.
Or 289, one of those. We here. And it was one of those weeks, y'all. Let me tell you.
And I hear you, man. It's like once you start to, you put yourself in that state like, yo, I got it, I'm good, and all of a sudden, boom, you get hit with like a new chapter. I'm like, God damn. Bro, like, what?
That is the best way to explain it. But it all happens for a reason, though. It's like, yo, no matter like what life will throw at you, you can't let it throw off your character.
Right.
And like,
that's the test.
Yeah, it's a fucking test.
It's a tough test, right?
It's a test.
Shit is never easy.
It's a test, yes.
Each day is like you study. You gotta learn. You just gotta learn what you feel like you're weak at, and just start like fucking improving on that, because you never know when you're gonna get tested. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to constantly be consistent with yourself, so that way you don't fall into that moment where like, shit, I wish I studied. Damn, I wish I talked to more people so I could socialize better. I just failed the entire interview because I wasn't practicing my social skills. Damn.
But it's always just when you think. Like,
just when you think you got it.
You think you're good, when you think you're happy.
That's that comfortability, man.
But I don't even know, because it's like, sometimes I feel like, there's moments like that where it's like, okay, you're comfortable and shit just throws you off your fucking wayside.
Right.
But there's other times where like, yo, shit is just going good.
Right.
Like, it's not comfortable because things are moving in a better direction in all different areas.
Right.
But it's like, then the universe just says, you know what? Boom. And just fucking gunshots.
Bro, it's just...
Yeah, where are the fucking...
Sounds more crisp on here, don't it?
Sounds mad crisp. See, Javi don't even need headphones. He hears that shit. You know
oh my God, you're like, damn, that's crisp as hell.
Yeah, fucking.
But yeah, man, like there's so much shit that's been going on. Like, I just woke up this morning, and then one of my colleagues was like, "Did you hear about the bridge?" I was like, "What the fuck? What bridge? What bridge?" I got concerned. I mean, it's still a concern, but it's just like, what's going on here? In like Baltimore, the bridge, like one of the cargo ships just crashed in it, and it was like a whole big thing. And it was just like that was like a major route for like a lot of like cargo, like traffic. Like that's gonna kind of slow things down,
That shit was fucked up, bro. That was like one of the first things I woke up to today.
right? Like what?
And that's insane. I was talking about that with Ryan before too. Like, yo, imagine you just on a bridge.
Just never know, man.
Yeah, you never, ever, ever know. And that's why, like, yo, it's something that we talk about all the time in this pod, and how life is just, it's so precious. You know, life is so precious. You just never know. And that's why you do always got to just like, because, yo, the world will constantly test you and want to make you into a person that you're not.
Right.
Like, constantly. Every single day, that shit will test you to just go dark and just to go black and just to just fuck shit life up.
Cause it's like, oh, I know that. Let me just go there. Let me go to that dark place that I know. Like, no. You don't have to go there. You don't have to go there.
But you just you never know, because
Never know.
life tomorrow, like, yo, that could be your last day, and if you're dark and you're in the black, like, yo, tomorrow could be your last day, and that could be it.
Right. You just never know. That's why I always tell people like, yo, you're not gonna die with your money. So like, doesn't mean like to be like irresponsible with your money, but just like if you can help somebody, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be in that situation at some point in your life, and you pray somebody would be as generous as yourself. You know, we always want that change. I wish they did this. I wish but are you doing that to the people that you care about? Are you showing that type of care, concern, acknowledgement to the people around you? It's like a lot of people just want, take, and nobody's like reciprocating. You know, it gets to a point where you take like a lot, you're gonna have to give. You know what I'm saying? If you're just taking it, oh, I forgot, like that shit's crazy.
That's because the shit that life be doing to each and every one of us and all of us, yo, I give people real credit. Like, when I see people, and you know, we live in a world where, like, you know, years ago we could only people watch like in real life. Now you could like people watch like on like digital platforms and like online and shit. And you be seeing shit, yo, and you be feel like, you know, for the, like we were talking about the bridge, like the families of those, and
Right.
you're just like, yo, I can't imagine now, like, yo, what you know. But I give so many people so much credit for being able to truck it through,
Right.
and to still, because, yo, you know, like, easy it is for you to throw in the towel.
Right.
Like, yo, that shit is so easy, and it is so hard for people to go into the right direction when shit goes, because shit's always gonna go fucked up. Like, shit's
Right.
always gonna go left no matter what. You're fucking human in this world. Like, every couple of years you're gonna have something. Every couple of months you're gonna have one of those days where it feels like fucking you're just being pushed through fucking 9 feet down under.
Right.
You know, it's gonna feel like that, but you still gotta get up. You know what I'm saying? And I give people so much credit for being able to just, you know, we talk about all here being able to like thrive and shit like that, but I give people so much credit for being able to just survive
Right.
through a lot of that shit.
Right. Just to carry on, push on through despite the odds that are against them. As like you have to have some type of like mental, because it's okay for people who are strong to be weak at some point, and because they need that point to relax, and then they get back into it again. Because we always think like it's like a definite. Once you get to that dark point, that's all there'll ever be for you. But in reality, it's only momentarily. You know, it's only for the moment. And then eventually you'll realize, and then you'll go back into the strong self that you were meant to be, or who you want to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough. You know, it's like sometimes I want to just like, man, I'm fucking tired of this shit. You know, and just be done with it. But all I needed was a fucking nap. Just needed to go to sleep. I was just being cranky, and you know, sometimes we make decisions when we're not at the best mental state, like in terms of like the day. Like, did you take a nap? Did you eat? You know what I'm saying? And then you just make that decision in that moment instead of being like, let me clear my head and see if that decision is gonna fare through. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is.
Yeah, being irrational where you're just like, sometimes you just gotta shut up.
Right. Don't make decisions when you're just like in that moment. You know, unless it's like a dire situation, like, you know, getting out of a relationship or a situation that need you to just kind of separate completely.
Mm.
But like overall, just make that decision when you have a like a mental space that you know, because especially if it's like a drastic change, you know, like really think about it first and then do it. You don't need others to validate you. Sometimes you'll see people post things and then, hey guys, you think I should do blank? And then it's like you could validate your own decision.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
that's another process.
And yeah, and people like emotionally react. It's like one, you know, I loved the pod that we had a few months back was like emotional versus logical, and it's just like, yo, when things happen like that, you have to fight your fucking every emotion to be logical with shit. And sometimes it takes just shutting up at first for a while to be able to do that, to be able to think about it and to process through. Because yo, if you go with your emotions, yo, you could the 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 shit that you could destroy, the relationships you could destroy, everything. Like yo, we are so powerful humans that we can cause so much destruction, but we can also cause so much comfort and love.
Right.
You know,
You gotta
and
choose your power, man.
yeah, like you really, yo, we are powerful in a lot of different aspects, and the route that you choose to go in certain situations, people really don't understand make the biggest difference.
Right.
You know, like how what you do, what shifts things, what changes things. You know, I'm a firm believer now. I always think about things. Maybe that's like I'm not one to say I'm a super overthinker. There's a lot of people who just overthink everything, but I do sometimes analyze things, and I also look at situations like, damn, okay, this went this way. It's like chess. Like I love chess because it's like if you put this move here, then this person could do there, this person could do this piece could go there. I try to look at life like that. And when you're dealing with something and you're being, you know, you're in a state where it's like you want to, you know, make an emotional decision, you're not even thinking about that. You're not thinking like what could come next from this, what can come from that if I do this, this is gonna happen. That's why sometimes you just gotta shut up. You gotta shut up and just be with yourself. You gotta go in a room, fucking freak out in the room, scream, yell, whatever you gotta do, cry it out. But just sometimes in that moment, you just gotta still just shut up.
Right. There's a
And
lot of
just,
noise.
and just sit down. You know what I'm saying? Through that.
Yo, it's you know, have you ever thought about like just like doing like a retreat or something? Like just going, whether you wanted to start one or just go to one, and then just like a business aside and just sit everybody down. Like guys, just shut up. just quiet your minds and then just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever
Yeah, but you know, shit always does have to get done. You know what I'm saying? But I think people need to practice that. Like that's all cute and shit. 'Cause people will go on a retreat and you could do it, but you gotta like practice that in your day-to-day life.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta practice that when you're in the road and you're having road rage. You gotta practice that shit like, you know, when you're a line and the cash register person is taking forever with somebody. Like you gotta practice those things all the time. So like I think they're great, you know, the retreats and people say vacation or you gotta take a week off. Like no, you gotta practice that in multiple areas of your day.
So you're saying people just be fucking doing that 1 week of a retreat and then they go back doing the same bullshit? Is that what
Yeah, I think it because it takes, again, you know, I say all the time, small steps, great distances. You know what I'm saying? Like like I love it. I love the idea of it. And I think they make sense, but I also try to be very realistic at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're gonna take that 1 week and you know let go and do this and do that, and that may help, and that may be great for a lot of people. But it's like, nah, we need to focus that shit on like a daily basis. Like how because and then I don't think you would need to do that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't need all this like constant like it's the same like analogy where I always see on all the time on social media. Everyone with these like, oh, I need a social media break. I need this. I need that. Like, yo, like if you know yourself and you're actually like really trying to figure out your triggers, you wouldn't need that break. You can make those little movements like, okay, if you don't like to see this, unfollow these people. You know, like if you don't like to, you know, be on as often, then set your day to day timers and your limits. But then people just sometimes go so drastic and like, oh no, I need to take off like 9 months. Like, oh, you can't control yourself. You got to go like
They need
that
an
cold turkey.
outlet, and I feel like a lot of people, they don't know. That's why some of these retreats are good in terms of introducing you like new tactics,
Yeah.
different ways to kind of figure out how to not let social media or just like technology consume who you are. But it is interesting that people do just go cold turkey and then it's like, I'm done, because I feel like they just don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're one that doesn't want to go to therapy, like a therapist or anything, most people, I realize, they don't be fucking Googling shit, because some of them might think they like they'll have the symptoms just because they type it in. So they say, I'm not gonna look it up. So then at this point you just lost. So you're like, you know what? I'll just sever it completely, and I'll come back to it. And then you get back to it. Your mind is cleansed, but then you don't stay as long, and eventually you go back to the same habit. So it's like, what do you learn? But I say just read books. My book recommendation is a book called Hooked, and that book kind of teaches you how social media hooks you and how to unhook yourself and create like certain safety measures so that way you're not so overwhelmed. Because I have my phone on workout mode, like work mode, and most of the apps are grayed out, and it only shows the ones that are super important. And there's no social media ones that are like grayed out. Like most of them are like you'll see the difference between the color and the non-color, and you're like, damn, there's a lot like. And then when you turn it off, you see all the colors. You're overwhelmed. It's ridiculous. It's like looking at like a giant bowl of Skittles at the same time. Like all the colors look so great, and you don't know which one to pick. And if I say, hey, pick the green one, and then you're looking through, you're gonna get so distracted before you even pick the green. And they're all vibrant. And that's what, like, some of the apps, they look like that. Like, the colorful they are, the better design they are to captivate your attention. And they're all competing. Even when you didn't even click on it yet. It's still a competition. Like, it's wild. Like, that's why Instagrams is one of the best ones. It's not just pink. It has a little bit of splash of, like, certain colors and whatnot. So it kind of gives the illusion that it's like it's like in motion. So then you're like, boop, easy. Instagram, no problem. Certain apps, you kind of click over it because it's not as vibrant. So it's like a whole peacock war when it comes to that. So, like, you really have to if I didn't know that, I'd have honestly just been in a rat race with everybody.
It's real shit.
Yeah, so that's my take on certain things and learning how to pace yourself when you feel overwhelmed with like social media or anything technology. Just add some timers to your YouTube on your computer. There's apps for that. There's plugins for that. So that way you could limit it to like 1 hour on YouTube altogether for the entire day. And if that's not enough, you'd be like, damn, like, but how much time do you need? You start calculating, like, do I need 2 hours for YouTube? 3 hours? How much time am I spending on YouTube that I need this much time?
Shit.
You see my point? Like, it's just
my screen time be crazy.
Right.
It'd be crazy. But yeah, I think we're gonna have Desiree come on up here. And we got I love you. Let me get a round of applause for Team Therapy. Everyone's here. Let's go, yo. I want to get everyone on, yo. Like, fuck me being on there. I should not be near a microphone today. That's why we're gonna get Desiree on. Yeah. You ready? Why? She need like a little, you know what I'm saying? Nah. So we're gonna get her on because just like I was just saying, sometimes you just gotta shut up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm practicing what I'm preaching. But just shutting up. Because if I don't,
you gotta let the clip out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the whole segment, JoJo. That's it. That's
Joe,
all.
who did it so I can fuck him up? Who done it? Pissed your way.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know what? You know what they always say, like, if you got nothing nice to say,
don't say it all.
Say it at all. So, yeah, that's right.
He's like, before I leave. Ba, 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 ba.
So Joe may not be with the shits, but you know who is?
Desi.
I am. I sure am. I'm real with the shits.
So what we
What up,
talking
Zane?
about? What's up?
Let's talk about the motherfucking haters. Let's talk about the bullies.
Let's talk about the bullies. We talking
Let's
about cyberbullying.
We talking about real life bullying, cyberbullying. Let's talk about it all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Let's
you
talk
want to
about
know something? We gonna empty the clip. I got feedback for saying empty the load, so we gonna say empty the clip.
I didn't
We
even
don't
know that.
empty loads.
I
We
didn't
don't
know that.
empty
I didn't know
loads.
that. I didn't know that. That changes everything. Our views just went up, guys.
Go on now.
We should be
Trending.
streaming.
Loads? Trending? What?
It is trending, apparently.
Nah, but Zane, you know what? I'm here to talk on behalf of my Joe.
Your Joe?
You know what? Yes.
All right, let's let the clip out.
Because y'all really trying my guy Joe. Y'all really trying me. And you know what? I got a problem with it. I got a problem with it.
Let them know. Talk about it.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all selfish.
That's true.
Y'all selfish and arrogant. And y'all don't got no play. And you mad about it that you ain't got no play. I say it to your face and I say it to your mama. What's up? We came with violence today. We chose violence today, Zane.
Where's the red hat? For
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Desi? That's it. That's it. That's
Nah, guys, sorry.
it. He's like, I just got it done. We just gotta have it there, just so people know.
So you know,
That's what we are right
we
now.
chose violence today. Welcome to therapy without a degree. Sometimes therapy is boxing. Don't forget it. These hands, they licensed, baby.
So in terms of bullying, so we anti-bullying, so we bullying the bullies.
Today, yes.
So it's like a paradox.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, cool.
I can live with that.
I just hopefully everybody knows.
The energy is up.
It's like you gotta neutralize it. You gotta neutralize with these
Ra, ra, ra.
anti-bullying.
Yeah, no, you know what, Zane? I really think it's crazy that people wake up and choose to be shitty people.
I don't think they know. To
You
be
don't
honest,
think I think it's a choice.
you think so? You think they
Yes.
just wake up and be like, I'm gonna make this person's life a living hell?
No, I'm going to make the world around me just as miserable as I am. That's
that's
the intention.
That's a really, those type of people I stray away from, because you could sense it real quick when they're miserable and then they want to make other people miserable, and you just like, fam, I came happy. I was like, I want to be happy, and you just want to drag me down. Like, what's that all about? I get it. Therapy is important, but god damn, like, I want to be happy too. I think it's selfish though, honestly. Like, just let the person be happy, or just like keep that part to yourself. But I know you trying to share, but like, you don't have to. Like, misery doesn't need company.
Never.
It
Go be
never did.
miserable alone in your room.
That's what I'm saying. But then it's tough because you're like, I want you to not be miserable alone, but I don't want you to be miserably with me. That's
you
what
know
it
you know what it is, Zane? You know what it is that we are magnets,
Right.
right? And so whenever I'm in a bad mood, and it's something I teach my students, my bad mood has nothing to do with you. Your nasty attitude, 14-year-olds, I apologize. Your nasty attitude has nothing to do with me. So why are you taking it out on me?
Right.
And that is such an important life skill that we don't emphasize enough. Where it's like, just like Joe was saying a few minutes ago, everyone's going to have their shit,
Right.
right? It's my shit. I'm not asking you to wipe my ass.
Right.
So why am I going to force you to feel my energy?
This is true. And people, like, they just want you to be like, I know you had a bad day, but I don't want to have a bad day. And I feel like that, and it's worse when it's like the people who work at the establishment, and it's like, fam, I didn't pick the job for you. I was like, I get it, but I ain't do nothing to you. Like, this is Disneyland.
What do you mean I can't have it my way?
Right. It's just like, what? It's so interesting because I feel for you, but you can't. There's certain places you can't do it. Like, especially if you're working for somebody, like, leave that shit at the door. They tell you that. Like, leave it at the door. And I think certain times people just bring their shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even care. Like, I want you to feel it. I don't care.
And Going back to the beginning of the conversation with the breaking of the infrastructure,
Oh man, let me tell
it is the same idea because, like, everything has a butterfly effect.
Right.
Everything has a cause and effect. So if I'm sitting here and I'm miserable, I'm upset, I may have very valid reasons to be upset.
Right.
Very valid reasons. The world's gravitational pull does not change in my favor. The whole world does not all of a sudden conspire to make me feel better.
Right.
And so we have to do a better job as a society.
Correct.
We have to do a better job at, like, managing our emotions in a way that help push forward an agenda.
Right.
You know, like, if I'm sitting here brooding, miserable, that my pet goldfish died when I was 12,
Right.
and I haven't let it go, and now I don't trust anybody, and now the whole world has gone to just, like, complete shit, and nothing is worth anything because of that one situation that happened that one time, I'm going to just constantly perpetuate the trauma of that one experience. And we can replace pet goldfish with anything as extreme as a 10 or as mild as a 1.
Right.
Ultimately, though, like, if you don't find a way to consciously move forward,
Mm-hmm.
you're just reliving that same experience every single day that you choose to give into that cycle.
Right. You just start thinking about it. It starts really beating away at you. And I was saying the other day, I said, yo, hate, honestly, like the more you hate someone, the more you become the person you hate. And it's so wild that happens because you think about them so often, you start to become them. You know, just sometimes you just gotta let that shit go. You know, and it feels so much better. But like when you just hold on to it, and then you're like, damn, like I had a bad day at work and blah blah, and the boss drink, and then it's just like, yo, I get it. Just take, like, what do you do to relax? You know what I'm saying? We forget that you could, like, chill out. If when you fall, you don't just stay on the ground. You get up. You know what I'm saying? You pat yourself down and you get up. But some people they don't know how to transition into just like, oh man, that that happened. I lost $20, but I could get another $20.
Because it's easy to dwell on the loss part of it,
Right.
you know? And that goes with opportunities, jobs. I have had to say no to some really cool opportunities because I was not in a place to be able to accept them. And it's like, I could have sat down and just become more miserable about the job that I have. I could have decided not to give my 100%. I could have decided to put myself in a terrible situation and go against what I know is right.
Right.
Why am I going to sit here and brood over something that happened that is partially within my control and partially not?
And how do you let go of that? Like, how did you, like, truly let go of, like, yo, how to, like I work in a space where it's like, damn, this is like every day, but I take that thought and put it towards today. Each week I put that money into my goal, and that's what keeps me going. Otherwise I would have been like, because I don't have no visual direction on my life, it would have just seemed like it's a dead end and I'm going nowhere, and I'm just repeating it in an endless cycle.
I think you said something important. I think you said that you didn't have a visual and you made a visual. I think a big part of it is understanding what you need from yourself. Like, for me, I need to feel whatever's happening.
Right.
So for like a solid, like, 2 days, 3 days, I was upset at myself for not being in a place where I could accept an opportunity that I was given. I couldn't. It was a freelance gig. It was no benefits. It was no security on hours, and I couldn't. It was a great opportunity for an amazing company, and I couldn't take it. And had I been in a better situation financially, had I been in a better situation in terms of, like, generational wealth and the capacity that I can take on every day,
Right.
and just, like, non-negotiables, like, I had to sit down and be realistic with myself.
Right.
And when I made the decision not to be able to move forward with the changes in my life, it was about sitting with that reality.
Right.
We're so quick to bury decisions and the emotional attachment to those decisions that we never really fully mourn or grieve them. People think that we only grieve death.
Right.
There's so much that we grieve, We grieve the loss
Talk
of
about it.
relationships. We grieve the loss of opportunities.
Right.
We grieve the loss of friendships.
Right.
There have been so many friendships that I have grieved more deeply than relationships.
Listen, I had a best friend that I departed with, but it wasn't, I didn't depart with them. They kind of departed from me, and it felt like a best friend breakup.
Yeah,
And you're like,
those
oh,
best friend breakups,
I'm like,
baby.
what the fuck happened? It's like losing a family member.
Yeah, man.
Like, depending, like, I feel like when people like prioritize in terms of grief, it automatically is like going like families like top tier, of course. So when you have like friends that move up the ranking, it was up there. So it's just like, damn. So they're just gone. That's it. They're just not there. We're not talking. That's it. It's over. And I had to grieve for that because I realized, you know how you start to do certain activities, go out, you know, you have like taking pictures, like they're there with your film process, like they're there when you're doing music, and then out of nowhere, it's just like gone. So then you're like, damn, now I got to figure out how to entertain myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what can I do by myself first? And then I'll build along and find new friendship along the line, you know?
Yeah, the finding new friendships is something that I've become more fond of as I've gotten older. I thought that the friends I had in college were like my solid friends for life. And a few episodes ago, Ryan mentioned like who knows how people circle back into your life. We never really know, right?
Right.
And I think that's so true, but at the same time I have a great appreciation for every season I'm in.
Right.
Because the people that I currently have around me have taught me what I was settling for in my other relationships, whether it's friendship, romantic, like the people that I have in my life now are a symbol or like a very physical representation of my lack of boundaries when I was younger, my people pleasing habits,
Right.
my inability to speak up for myself. And what I notice now is that first of all, not everyone's going to have the same heart as you. Not everyone is going to have the same upbringing as you. Not everyone's going to share your values.
Right.
And at a certain point in your friendship, that's going to come to light.
Right. You're going to see that, like, especially like through the thick and thin, you start seeing like, are they more supportive in this situation?
You more thick or you more thin? What's
right.
up?
It's like, where are we at right now?
Yeah, man.
Like, oh man, I can't, like, it's so crazy how that happens. And like, it takes certain drastic situations that people that you thought were going to be there and then they're not there. You're like, what? Like, I was talking to my grandma, and like, this is like, and she was telling me like leading up to like the passing of my father, she was like, yeah, you know, like when he was at the hospital, you know, he had a friend that really wasn't like around as often, but she said like the last of his days, like he was always there at the hospital and whatnot. And I'm saying to myself, like, so such and such wasn't there? And she was like, no, he wasn't. I said, and not even, he's like, nope, not even that. I said, wow. I said, someone I never even knew, and someone that he barely even like messed with, like that, they showed out for him. And I'm like saying to myself, like, you just never know.
Exactly.
You just never know. That's why you got to really be there for like the people you care about, because you're going to want that same energy for yourself one day. So you better practice doing that skill with others before you expect that from someone else. And you ain't even putting no fucking investment or time in, you know?
And like, it's a balance, right?
Right.
Because you also have to be able to do that for yourself when no one is around.
Exactly.
Like, we all, I'm sure we have like friend circles or little cliques, and the people in that circle typically either like drift away or get closer.
Right.
And there are times when it's really easy to be like, yo, where's my friend group? Where's my circle? Where's my clique? And it's like, nah, where are my priorities? Where are my boundaries? Where's my self-preservation?
Right. Like, do I really need a circle to be complete? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's really like. Are you do you need to feel like what how big of a slice are you? Are you the one slice?
Or are you that half slice that they gave us in school when they
Right.
wanted to call it a pizza party, but it was like half a pizza party?
Right. Like how big of a slice are you to make yourself whole when it comes to being in a group, Like I feel like you can be just the whole pie yourself,
Right, right.
It could be multiple pies. It doesn't have to be always I got to make this slice and meet with that slice. We need 2 more slices and then we'll be a pie.
Why can't we all just be one big meat lover supreme?
This is why they be coming at you because you be adding all these fucking clickbait worthy. We were really good. We were going on a right track.
I'm childish. I'm with 14-year-olds all day, y'all. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God. She said, my intrusive thoughts will win today.
They will always.
They will
You
win
give me a
today.
camera and a microphone, I'm not liable for what comes out my mouth.
Oh my God. Thank you, Desiree, for all the insightful information. But yeah, I'll let you cook. Yeah. We should all be meat lovers.
We should be one big meat lover supreme pizza
I believe,
plus peppers.
so everybody should just be just loaded.
Meat lovers, loaded meat lovers. Javi, are you a loaded meat lover? Javi, the question on everyone's mind is, are you a loaded meat lover?
He said, "Of course not." That's what I heard.
Damn.
We need like captions, like.
Of course not. Zoom into Javi's face.
just like. So absolutely not.
No, like, but you do bring up a really good point where it's like, we think of it as a pizza, but it could be anything. It's like, I am my one slice,
Right.
but that one slice is not complete without the whole pie.
Right, and that I fell in along with that because when you're with a group for so long, you feel like when you're separate, you're like a one slice. Because you've been with that group so long, you never knew what it felt like to be a full pie. And it's only hold on, I'm cooking. And hold on, when and then when you that slice, you like, yo, I can actually just be a full pie by myself. And you start figuring out like certain shit that you like. You're like, yo, I like traveling. I like taking pictures. I like filming. I like socializing, going to the movies by myself. Holy shit, I'm a pie.
All by myself.
All by myself. And you didn't realize it.
Oh, shout out Napoli,
Shout out to
baby.
Napoli's Pizza. This is a commercial.
Wondering where to get your pies from? Check out Napoli in Lodi. You won't regret it.
I need a video. We're just gonna have a slow-mo of pizza and just
Falling.
sauce, just all the toppings dropping. Napoli's Pizza. In Desiree's voice, of course.
Napoli's Pizza. Eat your heart out. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all.
Sold.
I'm sorry.
How much did they pay us to say this? We don't know yet. We don't know.
We ain't get paid for it, y'all. We here. We live,
We
chat.
live.
We live, chat. What up, chat? Hold on. One time for the one time. Because y'all thought we was here to play today. What's good, gang? What's good, chat?
You just see pizza just like. We need an animation for that. It just pops up every time we give Napoli the plug. Or any pizza spot. Papa.
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 Go on now.
Huh? Oh, my calling didn't call in. That's the thing. Hold on.
Colin.
Yeah, I had a call in.
You have a call in?
Yeah, I had a call in. They even call in.
This is new.
Yeah, this is,
I'm excited.
yeah. Hold on. Let me do the call. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if they'll pick up. I wonder who it is.
I wonder if they pick up.
Suspense, suspense, suspense. Ay, ay, ay. When am I going to get my shit off with Javi? Javi, I'm ready. Gremlin talks. Oh, man, listen. Me and Javi, we be cooking.
Next week is out tonight.
I flaked on Javi last week, guys. I flaked on Javi, and the chat ate me alive for it, y'all. I got ripped by the chat.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
Oh yeah.
You don't call again?
Your call has been forwarded.
They call back. They probably called you. Ay, ay, ay.
Hello.
Yo,
We got. Hey, don't say that. Let's switch out.
Switch out?
Switch out. Hold on. Switch out. Joe, come over. Yeah.
I'll see y'all, chat.
Come.
Special request.
Special request.
that's good. Boy, let's see.
All the way from from the
From the what?
from the what? I'm gonna let him say. It'll be a surprise. Yeah. You let him know. Let him know who it is.
All the way from North Carolina, it's your
Oh,
boy Tae Gainez.
let's go. Let's go. We got Tae Gainez in the motherfucking building. Hold on, we need the hat for this.
Just need the hat. Need the hat.
Yo, what up, Tay?
What's going on with you, man?
Oh man, let's go. You sound like you living your life over there right now. Or either that or just
Nah.
this new surround sound we got. I don't know what it is.
It's probably the effects we got on it. I mean, hold on. Yeah, keep talking, Tay.
Yo, what's going on with you, man?
Oh man, it's been an interesting week. What about you? Nah, more. Fuck us. What about you? Where you been?
Man, staying out the way. You already know how I do.
That is the line. He's like, staying out the way. Nah, we need you all the way up in the way.
Now, not right now, but I'll be back in the way pretty soon, though.
All right, good.
I can't lie to you.
Good shit, man. I love it.
Yeah, we had a whole podcast talking about like being complete, like we were using reference as a pie, for example. Like, are you a slice or are you the whole pie? Like, do you need like a group of friends or that to feel complete? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
that's what we were dissecting. I was saying like it took me a while as a slice of pizza to realize I was a whole pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is possible. You know, you don't have to be a
Most
solo
definitely.
slice.
These guys,
Most definitely.
These guys getting me hungry over here. You know what I'm saying?
or a meat lover. Yeah, so like that was the main topic. But I was like, Joe was like, "Yo, where's the call in at?" I was like, "Oh, hold on."
No,
Yeah.
look, I'm glad you called because I had actually just got back from eating or getting food, and as soon as I sat down, I brought them food and sat down. You called, and I was like, perfect. I know I was running behind.
Where'd you go? You went to one of our spots?
Crackle, chocolate.
No, so I live like 10 minutes away from a Crackle Barrel, and I'm always there. But tonight tonight I chose damn Chinese food.
Ooh,
I don't know if I trust North Carolina Chinese food. I don't know.
we haven't know. We don't know.
We gotta
So
go.
it's
We
just-
gotta go to find out.
It's this one place down here called Neo China. It's like the best spot, hands down. They had one like best restaurant in North Carolina a couple years in a row, or some shit like that.
Really?
So yeah, so this like the best Chinese spot, hands down. But this place I'm actually trying for the first time, so we're gonna see.
Oh.
What'd you order?
This place, the place I ordered a chicken and broccoli and a beef and broccoli.
Yeah, sometimes you can mess that up because if they don't put like it don't taste like fresh chicken. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
just tastes like they kind of like froze it and then they put that shit in the microwave.
Nah, but bro, he got fucking chickens everywhere in the block. Like
You already
Yo,
know.
we already know the chicken. I met one of the chickens.
that's what I'm saying.
Chicken
we
Pete.
were chilling
Chicken
with,
Pete.
Yeah, we were chilling with them, so you know the Chinese people got them on lock.
Right. It was like it's just wild, man. It's just like, yo, I love that spot that we went to last time with the beef brisket or something like that.
Oh, City Barbecue.
City barbecue. Man, I didn't
Yeah.
want to go back. I'm gonna be honest with you. The food was
You
just so
said-
good.
Man, I haven't had them in probably like a good year or some change. I'm not gonna lie, cause I'm not in Durham anymore. I'm like 45 minutes outside of Durham. So where I'm at is like everything is either in Durham or in Greensboro, North Carolina. So it's 45 minutes one way, 30 minutes the other way.
Oh wow, so you're like in the in between.
Yeah, it's a bonchon 30 minutes away from me though.
Oh,
Oh
I done
man.
hit them
yo, that's it. We
I
gotta
done hit them up a couple times.
go back and just do another food tour. I
Yeah, and
feel
this
like
time it'll be another podcast, but it's gonna be a different one. Like we're gonna do like you know how we just travel, like food traveling.
Yeah.
We're gonna make like a vlog style.
100%.
We're gonna record it. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm with it.
Yo, guess who was down here though?
By
Fucking-
you or Durham?
In Durham, well, Raleigh area actually.
Usher?
Fucking no, fuck that. No. Fucking Joe Biden came down here and went to cookout, bro.
What?
Yes, he had to come down here. It's been some months. He had to come to North Carolina for something, and he stopped at cookout and then went to somebody's house to eat here and took cookout with him.
No way. I think he was trying to get them votes. That's what he's trying
You already know.
That's 100% what he was trying
Right.
to
I
do.
haven't been here for a few months. Let me go to the cookout. Let me make a big spectacle of it and let
Yeah, he
people
went-
know.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
He went to the one that doesn't dine in, the one that you have to get the food and go.
Of course.
So he was trying to be seen.
Right.
Trying to be slick. Trying to be slick. Oh, man. This was good, man. This was great to hear from you, Tay, bro. I love it. This was a
Oh,
fucking
man.
great fucking surprise, bro.
And I had to do it. I said it's been a minute,
Right.
and,
It's-
and I've been on Instagram, even though I be lurking.
So you see
And
all the craziness stuff.
So So I be saying, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and surprise Joe. I told Zane yesterday.
I love
I
it,
was like,
man.
what time I need to call in?
Bro, this was a great surprise, bro, because it's been a rough couple days over here on this end. So this was great, man. I love it.
Oh,
A-
you already
and-
know we can chop it up off air.
Yeah, and I see you've been back on social, man, too. I love it.
I'm trying to get back on it, slowly but surely.
Yes, sir. Tae Gainez in the building.
Word. We're
Yes,
gonna do
sir.
dropping those plugs very soon. Get the merch.
Yes, sir. But all right, y'all, I think we're gonna wrap this episode up. It's getting late. Everyone gotta go home, do their thing. However you going to the gym?
You
My
said, have I
pre-workout.
What's up? What's up, Tay?
You said, have I gone to the gym?
No, we got one of our guys here. He's going to the gym
Okay.
right after we record.
Ain't nothing
You
wrong
know
with
what
it.
I'm saying? So
Word.
yeah, everyone's on the move, on the mission. But
Yeah, my pre-workout wore off. I only got it for the podcast.
that's
I was amped
that's
up
when
for
you
the
know you're committed.
podcast.
That is when you know you're committed. When you take pre-workout for a pod. Instead of pre-workout, I'm gonna call it pre-pod.
Stop it.
Pod.
Stop it. Stop it now. Tay, you showed up just one episode. We just out here, minds are just bottled up. A pre-workout for podcasting,
For just production.
like you just like a pre-pod powder packs.
See, there you go. Pre-pod powder packs. Say that 3 times.
Pre-pods.
Yeah, right? Put a
Oh, that's it.
put
write
a
this shit
straw
down.
right here, right by the fucking microphone.
Pre-pods. You just drop it in, you drink. Boom.
Let them know.
Looking
Yo,
for my phone.
this was dope, man. Everyone, Tay, love you, bro.
Love you too, bro.
Everyone, be safe. It's another episode of Therapy Without a Degree, right?
Yes, another episode of Therapy Out Degree. And if y'all don't know, my name is Zane. Have a good one. Peace out. Good night.
Adios.